Yo, what is up guys? This is Melontosh here and I am back. I'm not sure if it's going to be the first video I'm releasing or not, but if it is, welcome. I am back from traveling and we're going to have some regular Pokemon content for you guys. We're kicking things off with UU live in the suspect test. Originally this team had the Weavile on, but I decided to just change it to Mega Absol as Weavile is getting the suspect test and it's kind of exciting to see. I do think Weavile's a bit broken along with Megaladias, although I haven't actually seen too much Megaladias, but I haven't played that many games, so, and I really don't play UU much, so this is kind of fun for me. It's kind of like learning a new tier. To be honest with you, I'm learning a completely new tier and I don't know much about it, which is good fun. So I've got a Trick Room Reuniclus because I think this thing's awesome, probably going to think I'm trying to show off today. Carmine Suicune, we've got the just standard defensive Amoonguss, we have a defensive Arcanine, and we have a, a defensive Nutcracker and a SD Absol. It's superpower, no Pursuit or Fire Blast. So I kind of want to make Amoonguss just fully Spadef because most of my team is defensive. But I'm not sure. We're going to see how it goes out. As my opponent has the Mega Altair, most likely, the Blissey, the Entei, the Rotom, the Mienshao, and of course that good old Tentacle to spin away the Rocky Rurus. So the question is, what do my opponent want to lead with? I feel like Mienshao's a decent lead along with Rotom, and looking at my team as well, he's probably going to see me leading with maybe my Nutcracker, or to be honest, I don't really have a set lead, so I think he's going to lead Mienshao if it's Scarfed, or maybe even the Rotom. So how do I want to play around that? Because the biggest problem to my team, not going to lie, is this Rotom. I have the Amoonguss, but it can be really annoying and Volt Switch into stuff like the Entei, which I don't really want to be taking too many hits with Katara. For also Mienshao, if it's banded, can actually really hurt me. Like, a lot. It can really hurt me. But Absol's looking like a pretty big threat to his team, and my Trick Room Reuniclus is looking like it is going to be able to sweep if I can wear down that Rotom and get rid of the Blissey. Yeah, I just need to get rid of that Blissey badly. So I kind of would like to lead with my Fungi because I'd like to get a Spore off straight away as he actually just leads with his Blissey. Probably because this is going to be his Rocker. So I think I just want to make the offensive switch into my Absol here because if I get a knockoff off on something, that's great. He can't really risk me having Play Rough or Ice Beam and going into Altaria. I think that's bold. And if he goes to T-Weave here, I'm going to be annoyed, but he gets his rocks up. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to Mega Evolve and just go for the knockoff. I could Superpower here as well. He could go Altaria, but I don't... Yeah, it'd be annoying if he does. I kind of want Play Rough, just because I feel like Knockoff is enough for Blissey. As he goes Mienshao, so this is great getting rid of this thing's item. That does so much. What the holy moly. Okay, so we see Life Orb on this thing. I want to get a Calc up, because that did a lot. Oh no, because Sucker Punch has been weakened this gen. So, let's get a Calc up, shall we? And let's just see Absol against a Mienshao. You guys can't see this, that's crazy. Whatever, Choice Scarf, Sucker Punch. Okay, it does not do enough. But I outspeed you, right? Yeah, I outspeed you, so I'm just going to go for a Superpower. Oh no, because then he knows my last move and he knows I'm going to do Altaria. I'm going to Superpower, getting rid of this thing's big. As he switches out into the Rotoms, I'm just going to fire off a big old Superpower, which is good. It's some nice damage. It's not great, but it's nice damage. And honestly, I'm tempted to knock off. But I feel like Absol can do a lot later, so I'm going to go into my Amoonguss. I know weakening this thing down was one of my goals, and knockoff would really help with that. And in fact, I would live one hit, but it means I can't switch into Seismic Tosses from that Blissey. So that's kind of nice. He's going to go for the Volt Switch. Makes a lot of sense, as I'm going to go into my Amoonguss. I wonder what he's going to go out into now. Probably the Entei, which allows me to go Suicune, which then allows him to go Blissey, which is not good for me. So he actually does go into the Entei. I am going to go into Suicune. He could be Bloom Doom. He could very well be Boom Doom. I'm going to go Katara here. I want to play aggressive with my Absol this game and try and knock off as many things as possible. As of course I'm going to go into my Katara here. I really don't have much else to take this. He goes to the Stone Age, maybe thinking I'm going to go Arcanine. That makes a lot of sense. And kind of limiting my switch into this thing, to be honest with you. And part of me wants to rest, but I'm going to go Absol. I'm going to go Absol. That Altaria is kind of annoying me. Not gonna lie, Altaria is kind of annoying me. As he goes into the Tentacruel, I don't know if he's predicting me to go Absol or not. I don't know. I don't know why he went Tentacruel there. Yeah, I don't know why he went Tentacruel there. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go out to my Fungi here. I don't really want Absol taking a Scald. So I'm going to go out to my Fungi. I should be able to take any one hit he wants to go for sure. Getting my Rapid Spin off this game is going to be tough. As he goes to Altaria, okay. This man's making all kinds of plays. And I'm just going to Spore. I am just going to Spore. He can go Blissey for sure, but getting this Altaria to sleep would be a dream come true. I can take a Fire Blast, I can take an Earthquake, I probably can't take a Super Sky Strike from this thing, but you'll definitely Mega, so there we go. He goes for the DD. Okay, so I'm going to Spore here. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go straight into my Nutcracker. I'm going to go straight to my Nutcracker. Gyro Ball is going to absolutely obliterate this thing. So I'm just going to take this opportunity to get my rocks up because he really shouldn't stay in. I get that it's asleep, but... Oh, he stayed in. That's crazy. Okay. We get rid of the rocks. We're at 100% so we can live any hit. And I'm just going to Gyro Ball now. Hopefully he stays in again. Wanting to Fire Blast me. That would be great. That'd be great. Even if he wakes up and Fire Blast me, that'd be great because this thing is a threat. Oh, he wakes up. It's only got the Earthquake. Okay, I'm not sure about that play. Gyro Ball is going to almost kill this thing. Holy guacamole and cheese. I would Volt Switch, but he can just roost up. So I'm going to Gyro Ball one more time. Actually, no. What I'm going to do, if he roots up, I'm going to be so annoyed. But I want to get my rocks up here. Yeah. Because I figured he might just attack me, in which case I'm going to Gyro Ball next turn as he goes Entei. So... Now, what I can do is I can go out into my Brazinga. I can take one Stone Edge for sure because of the Intimidate, and then I can actually go out into my Suicune as that does a lot. So you're banded, like 100% banded, and now I'm going to go out into my Suicune and I should be able to take these relatively well. As I could have just stayed in with Fortress there, but I'd like to get, I'd almost like to get a rest off here. I'm going to fire off a Scald. I think he's going Blissey. Yeah, I'm going to fire off a Scald here. As he goes down to the Tentacruel, okay, so he wants to get rid of these good old, he's going to go for the Spin here. So I think I just want to Scald, because getting a burn on this thing would be Phantasm. Just trying to snag that burn here. Not able to get it, unfortunately for me. I'm going to keep Scalding, because if he goes Blissey, it means I can get my Absol in relatively for free. And if you try, he goes for the Acid Spray. Okay, so this is not good for me. This is not good for me. But I know I can take a hit. I really want this burn. I got 3. Okay, let's go for number 4. I should be able to take 1 hit. He goes for another Acid Spray. He gets a crit. That's actually a little bit unfortunate because I need the health on this thing. And I get the burn that I wanted. So I think I'm going to go Amoonguss. I kind of want to go Nutcracker and then Amoonguss. But he could easily Scald here. So I'm going to go into my Amoonguss here. As he just goes for another Acid Spray. And he's got Liquid Ooze though, that's unfortunate. I feel like he's going to Acid Spray again, so I'm going to go Absol because it's not going to do too much. It does go for the Acid Spray again, like I said, it doesn't do too much. And I can just knock off this thing. Yeah, I can just knock off this thing. Part of me wants to SD, but if he stays in, that's bad. Yeah, I really wish I'd gone for that SD. I guess that wouldn't have done too much. So we see the Regenerator on the Mienshao. If I'd SD'd though, I could have taken this thing out for sure. I'm going to Superpower. Superpower takes out the Mienshao. That is fantastic for me. Really wish I'd SD'd there. It would have been the correct play for sure. He was definitely going to switch. But he could have, no, he could have stayed in and gone for the Scald. He actually could have done so. I stand by my play. I do stand by my play. Getting rid of that Mienshao is nice. Not going to lie. It is nice. I feel like he's going to go Entei. He goes Rotom. Again, tempted. Very much tempted. He's going to Volt Switch. And then he just goes Entei. Not going to lie. Arcanine isn't too useful outside of Intimidate. So I'm just going to go into my Amoonguss. Yes, he's going to keep wearing me down with that Entei. But this time around, if he doesn't go for the Sacred Fire, I can just go into my Fortress and get rocks up. So I'm going to go into my Brazinga here. He shouldn't be able to take me out. I think I'm out of range. He goes for the Sacred Fire, so that's lovely for me because you are just so banded. It's unbelievable. And now I'm actually going to Toxic, hoping he goes into Rotom and not the Tentacruel. Go Rotom. There's the Rotom. Getting a Toxic off on that is huge. You have no idea. I really tempted also. I'm just going to Morning Sun here. I think you're going for the Volt Switch. He goes for Hydro Pump and takes out my Arcanine. Probably not the best play on my part. Probably not the best play on my part. But I could have gone Fungi there and then he's not in the best position because I can Sludge Bomb. So that's exactly what I'm going to do. I guess, is anything asleep? No. What I am going to do is I am going to fire off the Sludge Bomb. He's going to go Tentacle. Yeah, there's a Tentacle. But wearing this thing down is good fun for me. So what I'm going to take this opportunity, I'm actually going to take this opportunity to go Katara. And although he can acid spray me down, what I can actually do is, because it's not doing a lot at all, he's got Rapid Spin, acid spray. I really wonder his other moves. I must have Scold. Is I want to rest up, get my health back. As yes, that does do a lot, but now I can get this rest off. I can get the rest off, and now I can go out into my Absol. Or do I want to go Fungi first? Yeah, I want to go Fungi because I want to make him go for the acid spray. I'd like to make him go for the acid spray, as he's going to want to go for another one right now. And now I'm going to go Absol. So yes, again, I want to SD, but if he stays in, it's just not worth it. It's just not worth it. So I'm just going to fire off a knockoff here, because it's just not worth it if he stays in. Getting damage on this thing is huge for me. And if Absol goes down, then I'm kind of screwed with the Blissey. But again, I feel like I can play aggressive with this thing. He goes into the Entei, takes that knockoff relatively well. I'd like to calc. He was indeed banded, of course he was. I mean, there's definitely an E-speed coming here, so I can't Sucker Punch. Choice banded. But Sucker Punch would be able to take him out. So there's definitely an E-speed coming here, but I have to go Katara. If he's Stone Edge, that's nice. It's actually really nice for him not to have the band. Not gonna lie, that E-speed does nothing. I'm just gonna Sleep Talk here. I want to burn the turns. I would like to burn the turns as he goes out into the Tentacruel here. As hopefully I can pull a Calm Mind. That's lovely, because that just means I can stay in longer here. And I'm not going to be taking any damage really. So I'm just going to go for another Sleep Talk here. Hopefully I can pull a Scold. That would be amazing. Can we pull the Scold, please? There it is. Love that. That does 12% only. That is 12% only. Not a fan of that. But now I can just go for the Scold, as he's going to Acid Spray. Get another 12% off, which is nice. It's good damage, because unless this thing has Rest, which would be just so annoying. Unless this thing is Rest, Sleep Talk, Acid Spray, Rapid Spin, then Jeepers Creepers. The Acid Spray did 13, so this one's actually going to do decent damage. So I am... yeah, I'm going to go into my Amoonguss here. I can't let my Suicune be too weakened down by the Entei, because I need it for the Entei, is what I meant to say. So, I think what I'm going to do is just Sludge Bomb, because he's got the Liquid Ooze. So Sludge Bomb's not going to be doing a lot, but he's not going to be getting any recovery, so I'm fine with this, as that crit does decent damage then. So that's spread 18, so this one's going to be doing a lot, but I've got the Regenerator, so I'm happy to go for another Sludge Bomb here. And I should be able to pivot around both my Suicune and my Amoonguss, in order to weaken this thing down to a point where it's going to die, basically. Just stalling this thing out slowly. Shh, don't use the S word. Never use the S word online. But it's kind of what I'm doing, to be honest with this thing. It's got no reliable recovery, so it's kind of my best all-round play. I kind of would like to Calm Mind first, as he switches out into the Blissey. He switches out into the Blissey. I'm going to go Absol, because I can take a Seismic Toss and I don't want you getting your rocks up. As he gets his rocks up, that is just incredible for me. And now I'm just going to fire off a Superpower, because if Entei comes... I mean, Knockoff's going to kill Entei. Like, you're sacking something now. I think you're sacking Altaria. I want to SD more than I want Candy Floss. But then Entei just comes in and E-speeds me. I'm going to knock. There's a knockoff. He stays in with Blissey. I get a crit, but it doesn't really matter. He goes for Seismic Toss. I'm going to live that. Easy mode. I can just go for another knockoff. As he forfeits, he did lose the match as soon as Blissey went down because of my good old friend Reuniclus here. I think that was quite a long one. We're going to have three. We're going to have 3 matches, and then we're going to see what's going on there. Probably end the live then. Okay, sorry about that, guys. Basically, my internet cut out through that game. Hopefully, it should be better now. So we're going to get a second game. It will be a bit of an awkward cut, just because I went and looked for a game straight away. And then that game, it did load, but then I crashed out halfway through. So We are going up against... Oh, hello there. Sorry, something just came off my computer. Okay, we're going up against a Mega B, a Fortress, a Chandelure, a Primarina, a Crook, and a Gallade once again. So maybe it's going to be that Z Hypnosis Gallade. I don't know if that's a thing. You guys didn't see that. That's what we went up against last time. There you go. You learn something new every day. Chandelure is a huge problem. I really wish I had Pursuit on Absol. I really wish I had Pursuit on Absol. Scarf Crook is a little bit of a problem. It is a little bit of a problem. I feel like B is not going to be too bad. I feel like he's going to lead B as well. So I kind of want to lead Brazinger, as I'm going to get that Intimidate off. I feel like he almost has to U-turn. But he could not. But I'm going to Toxic because I think he's going to U-turn. He could Drill Run. There's the U-turn. Love that. Okay, so he's either going to go Primarina or the Chandelure here. Depends if he thinks I'm going for the Flamethrower or not. He goes for Chandelure. That's amazing because this thing... I can't tell you how much of a threat it is. I really cannot. It's going to outspeed me. It is going to outspeed me. And I'm going to go for the Morning Sun on the Calm Mind. This is not good. Okay, so... He has a Shadow Ball here, so I'm going to go into Fungi. He's going to go for the Shadow Ball. That's going to do 64%. So we're slowly going to try and kill this thing basically through Toxic. I think I just sack Fungi here, right? What's my switch into... I don't have a switch into the Primarina then. You could Fire Blast here as well, but why would you? If I preserve Nutcracker well, then I can use it just for Crook and for the Beedrill, and I can get rid of Katara here. So that's my plan. That is my plan. He goes for the Flamethrower. Okay, so this is good for me. He's going to get the burn, which is a bit annoying, but it doesn't really matter too much, because at the end of the day, this is just all bad news for me. Yeah, I think I sack Arcanine now. Arcanine's definitely the sack here, not the Katara. He does go for the Shadow Ball, and that is going to be able to basically 2-hit KO my Arcanine. So we're pivoting around well enough where he now is going to die if he wants to stay in. So I'm actually going to go for the Morning Sun. But he does stay in, and he kills me, but I think this Toxic is going to kill him. It does not, but I can go Absol, and this thing is basically dead. That was so worth it, trading the Arcanine for the Chandelure, and of course damage on the Amoonguss and the Katara, but it's not too big a deal. I'm going to Mega Evolve here, and let's just go for the knockoff. So we're going to go for the knockoff, taking out the Chandelure, the biggest threat to my team, nice and early. Okay, now we're looking pretty funky. Not going to lie, Flubber is looking like it can sweep late game. Does this really take a Sucker Punch? It definitely could. Don't get me wrong, it definitely could. B? Beedrill, Chino Beedrill. Someone actually has a 68% chance to take you out. 68. He just wants me to U-turn though. He's going to U-turn. Oh, it's so annoying. Okay, I just need a little bit of damage on this thing. I'm going to go Nutcracker. I have good switch-ins. Why would I not go into them? It's just annoying because like it's in my favor as well. It is kind of a little bit annoying that it's in my favor. It makes me really want to go for it, but hey ho. Gallade. Gallade. I don't know how much will a good old Gyro Ball do to Gallade. Mama don't know. Doesn't do too much. I think I'm going to Volt Switch. And then I can pick my play from there. Because he's going to go first, yeah. So he's going to SD. Okay, Volt Switch. Okay, yeah. Volt Switch, all you like, my friend. Sucker Punch is not going to be doing what I want it to do. Sucker Punch is not going to be doing what I want it to do. I've really got to watch out for Crook. I think I'm going to go Absol to try and bait the close combat. And now I'm going to go out into Fungi to take the close combat. If he goes to Psychic Cat, I'm going to be mad. Or Ice Punch, I'm going to be mad. There's the close combat. Okay, so I do eat that up just about. And now in case he wants to go for another one, I need to keep this thing around for the Primarina. Basically, so I have to go Katara here. And I'm basically sacking off Katara. That is what I'm doing, yeah. So Katara is going to live that because it's an absolute boss. and it's going to survive this. So survive the Scold burn. So I'm just going to fire off his Scold here. He's going to CC once again. So this makes life very easy for me because I do outspeed you. And I can just go Absol and knock off. However, you got Primarina, which is a good switch in, but getting rid of this thing's item is going to be good. It goes Crook. Okay. So you're going to knock off the Choice Scarf, which means I outspeed, and now I'm just going to Superpower. Awesome. Scarf, Crook, down and out. Fortress is a little bit more freed now. And by a little bit more freed, I mean a lot more freed. So I'm going Fortress here. I was always going to go Fortress here, but, you know, and I do have that chance. If I need to take the risk, I can Sucker Punch with Absol. Obviously, then I had the attack drop, but, okay, so now he's going to go Gallade again. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I'm going to Gyro Ball to put him in range of Absol when he doesn't have defense drops. Yeah, so I'm going to Gyro Ball here. As he goes for the Z Hypnosis. All out pummeling. Okay, wow. Okay, that does 50% though, so that's fine. I'm going to go for the Gyro Ball, that does 40%. Perfect. Okay, so can I take a CC here? Or do I have to go Fungi, or do I go Flubber? But Flubber literally can win this game. Can I though with Fortress, or do I want Absol to win this game? But I don't have Primarina. This is tough for me to win. I need to get rid of the Primarina. I need to keep Fungi healthy for sure, and Fortress just for the B. Unless I take the roll. Yeah, unless I take the roll. I'm going to Volt Switch because, yeah, he's going to Swords Dance. That's amazing for me because now I keep my Nutcracker. And what I can do is I can just go Absol and you're in range of a knockoff. Even if you don't have an item, I'm pretty sure. So, like, no item. Yeah, because I did calc that was... I mean, I did calc that with Psyche Z. Knockoff is going to be 67%. So let's just... is that -1? No. Okay, yeah, knockoff. Let's just knock off. I want to SD, but I'm just going to knock off. In comes the Fortress. As I'm going to knock off this thing's Rocky Helmet. Is he going to want to get up rocks? I think he's going to want to get up rocks. So yeah, there's the rocks. Okay, lovely jubbly. And what I can do now is just spin them away. Because I don't want Absol getting too worn down. But what I am going to do is I'm just going to get up my own rocks. As he's going to explode, that does absolutely nothing. And I'm going to get up my rocks, and they are there to stay now. They are there to stay. I don't know why he exploded there. He's going to go Primarina. He's going to go Primarina, and I'm just going Fungi. If he Ice Beams on the play, that's a very good play. He goes for the Moonblast. I should eat that up. I really, really don't eat that up. But I can take another. I would get the forfeit win. I would have spored there, and he would have been in a bad position just because of Absol, and then Reuniclus actually had a really good chance to clean up this game. So, let's go ahead and pick up our last game of the night. It might not even be nighttime for you, so of the day, should we say, as we go against an Evolution team. So I don't think you guys are really going to want to see that, so I'm going to play this one out, and then we'll get another one, hopefully a more competitive one. Okay, so he did end up forfeiting, as I kind of put him in a pretty bad position. His whole team was actually pretty worn down, except for the Sylveon, and the Umbreon actually, which would have been annoying to wear down, but I had the Absol, which could SD, and then superpower it, but I don't know, he just got a bit fed up of that game. So let's go ahead. Oh, that would be OU, okay, don't know how that arrived there. Okay, yeah, this is the team we're looking for. And hopefully, just hopefully, we can get ourselves a good, nice matchup. But we've got ourselves against 3 Reggies and 3 freaking things. So I'll be right back once again. Okay, so as you guys can see, indeed, I did go ahead and win that match. Suicune just went absolutely ham. So let's go and get our final match and see, just see if we can go ahead and get a nice little competitive one for the end. So this looks a lot better because we already played this person once already. I think, or we played the team. No, we played the same person. Okay. So, we've got a little rematch on our hands here. Obviously not that many people on the UU ladder, I don't think. So, again, we've got the Beedrill, the Fortress, the Chandelier, the Primarina, the Crocodile, and the Gallade. So the only reason we really had a chance in this match is because he sacked his Chandelier off early, so we're kind of hoping he can do the exact same thing. As he last time led with his Beedrill and I led with my Arcanine, so I can do the same thing. I think that worked out well for me. Okay, so I'm actually going to make the exact same play as going for the Toxic. If he stays in here, then good on him. He goes for the U-turn once again. So I'm going to go for the Toxic. If he goes Chandelier here, that would be lovely. But anything else getting Toxic is still great as he goes Fortress. Okay, so now I think he's pivoting out into his Chandelier for sure. So I'm just going to make the double Toxic play. I think that was his plan. There it is. And we're going to get the Toxic off on this Chandelier again anyway. So, now that I know that he is Calm Mind Chandelier, I can actually play around this a little bit more easily because he's going to Calm Mind here, right? I make a really bold play and just go out into my Absol. Because Calm Mind did so well against me last time, he's going to flamethrower me and I'm going to die. So, I just lost, I think, because I'm retarded. So, I'm now going to go out into my Katara here. And I think what I want to do is just go up for a Calm Mind. As he goes out into his Primarina, actually. So I feel like I can set up on this, I'm not going to lie. So I'm just going to keep Calm Minding. As he's going to go for the Energy Ball, that is going to do half to me. But alas, I'm going to be able to get another Calm Mind up. As he does outspeed me, so he's speedy. He's speedy, in fact, he might be Specs. Question is, can I take two more? So let's go to Primarina. Primarina over here. You choice Specs, yeah. Okay, so you do not have the Psychic, but you have the Energy Ball most likely. Or you don't have, only have Hydro Pump but not Scald, one of the two. Either way, to my, I can't believe I let Absol go down. Oh well, I went aggressive. It worked out for him. I went very aggressive. He did Flamethrower on my Arcanine, so he also made the aggressive play. To a Suicune Booby. At, what am I, at +2? Energy Ball does 30 to 36, so... And if I then go to +3, so say if it does 40 to me, no, it's not enough. So I just have to rest here. He goes to the Energy Ball. He gets a absolute max roll, as in an absolute max roll. Yeah, he gets an absolute max roll here. I'm going to Sleep Talk. Let's see what I get. If I get Calm Mind, then this is great news for me. I'm not going to lie. So, or if I can get a Scold here, that'll be great. Okay, this is fine because he has to SD, and I know I can take one. So I'm going to go for the Sleep Talk here. I'm going to go for the Sleep Talk. If I can pull out the Scold, this is incredible. I get 2 rests in a row. That really sucks. I'm going to go for the Scold here. Oh, he's going to go for the all-out pummeling. That's going to kill me. That is going to kill me. I got absolutely dog-bollocked this match. I got absolutely dog-bollocked. Okay. Wow, did I get absolutely destroyed. Okay, so I'm going to go Brazinga here. I have to Toxic. I can't believe it. Yeah. Absol will literally won me the match last time. So I think I'm just going to forfeit this one because I played really, really badly. I'm going to forfeit. He can have the win. And let's go ahead and get another one. I can't believe I did that. I played really badly. Oh well, we're going to make up for it in this one as we go up against a Darmanitan, an Aggron, a Mantine, a Hydreigon, a what do you call it, a Mienshao, and a Heracross. So this is going to be our last matchup. Hopefully we can pull out a W in time. And I guess he's got Mantine, which is really annoying for my Katara, because otherwise Katara absolutely destroys this man. Like, absolutely destroys this man. I feel like he's going to lead with the AGG Ron. And that kind of makes me want to lead Brazinga, because he could also lead Darmanitan. And I can Flamethrower it, so let's go with that. He leads Mienshao, so I feel like I can take one hit. And I feel like, even though Aggron, I don't think Aggrons are switching at this stage, so I'm just going to fight off a Toxic. He goes for the Fake Out here. We're going to see the Life Orb. I think that kind of means that he is Regenerated. He might not have the Stone Edge if he's got Fake Out, so I'm going to fire off a Toxic here. If he's Regenerated and he goes for Stone Edge, getting a Toxic off on this Mienshao isn't actually a bad thing at all. In fact, it's quite good for me. But the ideal situation is that he goes into the Mantine or Hydreigon, because Hydreigon's a real problem to my team. Hydreigon's probably the biggest problem to my team, looking at that. Like, really, it's a huge problem. But at the same time, Absol is a bit of a problem to his team. As he goes, I don't understand that play, because you're not Mega'd yet. But I'm going to Flamethrower here anyway. He's not Mega'd yet, so if I'd gone for a Flamethrower there, I would have done over 50% for sure. It's a little bit frustrating. But we're going to see how much he does, because he's not Mega Aggron. He's going to go for the Head Smash and just kill me. He's not Mega Aggron. So 2 Flamethrowers would have taken that thing out. 2 Flamethrowers would have taken that thing out. Okay, wow. Okay, so he's not Mega Aggron. Brazinga goes down, which is really not great for me. Not going to lie. But let's just go Katara. And he has to go Mantine here, right? So let's go Fungi. He should go Mantine here, so I have to make the aggressive play because I'm in the back now. It's annoying that I should have just Flamethrowed maybe, but I thought Mantine is such a good switch in. I guess if I was offensive Arcanine, I could have had the Wild Charge in his defense, I guess. But even so, I don't see Aggron as a switch in. As when Flare Blitz was my play if I was offensive Arcanine, so Oh, he's even Mega. Okay. And he goes for another head smash. I really don't understand this man. Okay, I'm going to go to Katara here again. I can take 2 head smashes. Especially now it's not stab. I eat that up. Okay. I really eat that up. In fact, I'm just going to keep switching between the two. Because I think he's going to go Mantine eventually. If not, then Recoil's going to kill him. So, yeah, this man had no fears. This man had no fears whatsoever. I don't know why he didn't Mega Evolve on the Arcanine. Maybe because he thought it wouldn't kill. But it would have done a lot less. There's the Heracross. I'm going to hit Power 5 because I don't think you can do too much to me. Mega Horn, I don't think you can do too much to me. That did so much damage, is unbelievable. So now I just go into my Nutcracker here. I have to win with my Reuniclus at this stage. But that involves getting rid of the Mantine. As he goes dumb, full on predicting that. That's nicely done by my opponent. As I'm going to go Katara here. And this is not looking good for us, ladies and gents. This is not looking good for us. He's going to taunt. Okay. He's going to taunt. I'm going to Scold because he does not seem to be wanting to switch in his Mantine. And there's the Heracross. He wants to get the Guts boost and just end my life. So he does. He gets the Guts boost. And now he's about to end my life. In the grand scheme of taking down Mantine, Amoonguss is going to be huge. And in the grand scheme of literally checking everything else, Nutcracker and Suicune are huge. So I have to sack off the Fungi here, unfortunately. Hopefully we can live a close combat, but I don't think we can. No, we really can't. We really can't. Okay, so now the question is, does a Sucker Punch kill? Because you could be Scarfed Heracross, but I think you're banded. You could be Scarfed, but I think you're banded. How much did that Mega Horn do to my Amoonguss? It did a lot, right? It did a lot to my Amoonguss. Yeah, Mega Horn should not be doing that much unless you are choice banded, right? Yeah, that makes a lot more sense. So you are banded, so I can go Absol here for sure. Because you're minus defense as well, I'm pretty sure it's going to be able to take you out. -1 defense. Hopefully, I'm really hoping I can knock off. Yes, I can knock off here. So let's Mega Evolve. Let's knock off. As he goes Mian Chao, so we know this thing isn't choice scarfed. So I'm just going to superpower to kill this thing. That is what I'm going to do. I'm just going to superpower to kill this thing. That's the play. That is the play. Superpower takes out the Mian Chao. That is lovely for us. We're actually at 5-4, which is nice. We're catching up a little bit, but we are so far in the back. It's unbelievable. Hydreigon can come out here, and that's... I don't see us winning this one, I'm afraid. I don't see us winning this one. He could even go into his Heracross, but he goes Darm. Okay, this is good because I actually have a switch in. Hopefully you taunt. Go for the taunt. Why not? Why not taunt? You don't want me doing things to you. There's the Flare Blitz. Yes. Okay. Okay. So 30%. I can take 2 more. So I'm gonna Scold. If he goes Mantine, then what's the play? I don't know what the play is if he goes Mantine. I'm gonna Scold here. I can't predict the Mantine in here. He hasn't been. Like he hasn't been making like sort of the obvious plays at all. He hasn't been making obvious plays whatsoever. He's going to Earthquake here and let his Darm go down as we see that he is indeed Life Orb. Okay, so I'm just going to rest here because he's Life Orb. So hopefully you go for another Earthquake. Goes for the Rock Slide. Okay, I'm fine. I'm just going to rest here. That's fine. Getting this thing back up to full is actually really good for me. So I could pivot into Nutcracker and then go, but he's just switching up his moves. So I'm just going to Sleep Talk. I'm just going to Sleep Talk because he is just switching up his moves. I'm actually ahead in terms of Mons now because Aggron is so weakened. But my problem is that Mantine, but other than that, I can sweep with Reuniclus. So what I need to know really is, okay, so if I could pull the Skull, that would be lovely. Yes, there we go. Okay. So now, oh, he left. Okay, I don't know why, because he was in a really good position with that Hydreigon and Mantine. Like, they literally 1v1 my whole entire team. Not gonna lie. So, you bulky support Mantine, just in case he comes back. I feel like he could come back, you know? Is the timer going? Yeah, the timer's going. I feel like he could definitely come back. So, I'm just gonna calc this real quickly, and then I'll pause you guys so you don't have to sit here through that. Psychic does 23 to 25%. Oh no, that's the wrong thing. That's not what I am. It's gonna do way more than that, right? It does nearly 50%. Okay. That's great news, because Heracross dies to Psychic, so does Domanitan. Hydreigon dies to Focus Blast, and I only need to get that Mantine down to 50%, which, I'm not going to lie, Volt Switch and Knockoff plus Volt Switch from Fortress should probably do that. So that's the game plan. I will unpause you guys. I don't think he's going to come back. In which case, I kind of want to get another one, but I think I've been recording for ages, so I'm not going to go ahead and get another one, unfortunately, and he's not going to come back. So that is going to be all from me today, guys. If you are feeling like an absolute legend, go ahead and smash that like button. But other than that, I will smell you later.